Hey guys, welcome in. So we've got our tea and tarot reading for Monday. It's all about manifestations on Mondays. Money could come up, so the oracle deck I choose is a career and love oracle because you never know what's going to come up, but it is more geared towards money, right? Who doesn't love money? Okay, so ask your questions. It is a general reading for the collective. Ooh, we have King of Wands coming up. So take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then leave it for somebody else because I'm sure that message is meant for them. I'm shuffling real good because I've had some private clients lately, which is awesome. But I just want to make sure that their energy's out of here and your energy is in. Okay, so let's get started. What's been going on in my collective's recent past? We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, a little bit of confusion happening. It is surrounded by love because in our present position, we have the Four of Wands, which is awesome. There's some kind of celebration happening. Okay, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it is usually a marriage card. Or it could be some kind of celebration within your community. And the Strength is coming up. Leo in our future. Courage, passion. Love this. Can I have a clarifier for this reading for my collective? The Hierophant, and it's in reverse. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. So the number 5, 1, 4, and 8 could resonate with you. Let's start with the Hierophant. So what's going on in our present position? It's not necessarily, this isn't the present card. That would be our Four of Wands. But presently, all in all, this kind of answers your question full circle, what's been happening in your recent past, in the present, and for our future placements. So I'm feeling a bit of misconception here. Okay, we wanted to go against the grain. This is ruled by Taurus. It's earth energy, but since it's in reverse, we're not as grounded as we should be. It's the energy of the unexpected. So maybe we're seeking freedom. You're kind of going with your own belief systems rather than societal's or patriarchy's conformity. It might be viewed by others as some foolish energy or unconventional, but I always say go against the grain. Be you. I'm a black sheep too, so welcome to the group. Yeah, something's unorthodox here. But I do like that there's this blind faith resonance. So you're kind of going with it. You're not feeling judged by them. You're just like, it is what it is. This is me, and I don't care if it's a misconception that, you guys want to believe in whatever you want to believe in. I believe in my beliefs, and this is what it is. So I like that energy. Okay, in our recent past, the Ace of Swords in reverse. So there's a bit of chaos. Yeah, there's some clouded judgment here. So maybe in the past, you were judged by these people. Maybe it's in your professional career setting, friends or family. You were doing some inner thinking, trying to find some clarity around this. But maybe you were met with some brutality, like they were really giving you their honest opinions and it was completely against yours. And it made you rethink some ideas. But this is also a card of pioneering. It's like you leading and being alpha energy and being ambitious in your originality. So I like that our What's at Hand card is the Hierophant in reverse, because it's saying that you've overcome this confusion and you don't care what they think, and you don't have to rethink your ideas or your ideologies. that, you're going against the grain, and you're being, you're led by faith with it, which is beautiful. Yeah, I don't feel like you're still in this cloud of judgment at all. I feel like you're out of there. Air signs are coming up too. A one is all about new beginnings. So yeah, you're out of this turmoil of the 5 energy. You're recognizing that you have to push past that, and there is a new beginning as soon as you do push past that, if you're still slightly working through that. I love this. So in our present position, what's happening physically for you is celebration. You're feeling some joy around this decision. I love that for you. There is a homecoming. Maybe you're traveling back to home. I don't know. I just got parents' house or your original community. And there's harmony within that. Maybe these are your real people, or, that's your place of comfort, and those people see eye to eye with this ideology of yours, and they support you. There's something to be celebrated here. It's ruled by Aries, so any of my fire signs, Sagittarius, Leos, Aries. But yeah, there's something forming. You're building this foundation, you're progressing forward, and you're stepping into your power. This is a lot of stability here. Yeah, arms are in the air. There's growth, there's prosperity. I love this. You're feeling complete, which is beautiful because you're out of that confusion energy. And you've got strength. You've got the strength card behind you, in front of you. But yes, behind you, backing you. Yeah, you're fully stepping into your power with this. You're like, I don't care what other people think. I'm standing in this strength energy. I'm taking control of my life again. And this is beautiful. You've got the mountainscape in the back. There's a lot of greenery in both of these cards. So we've moved past the cloudy doom and gloom, and you're stepping into this ray of sunlight and really good, prosperous, abundant energy. She has the infinity symbol crown above her head. So these are life cycles that we have to go through. And you knew that, but of course, we're usually like blinded by this judgment or lack of trust within the universe and these cycles when we're in them. But as soon as we're outside of the storm, we realize, oh, yes, this is why I had to go through these life lessons and a little bit of chaos and turmoil, so I can push past this and find my courage, find my strength, step into my power. But there's a lot of passion to be said here. And now you're the influencing power. Beautiful. It's a card of compassion. Yeah, you have the persuasive power now. And it's a subtle power, but it's beautiful. It's like, yes, we're the lion, but you don't need to utilize that fierce strength that comes from instilling fear in people. You can use the subtle fierceness and just knowing that you are a source of power and strength. I love this. In the card, the woman is playing with the lion as if the lion is a happy cat. So yeah, you've totally embodied this. It's beautiful energy. So all in all, I wasn't getting too much since there are no pentacles that came up. It's not like strong money energy, but it is strong manifestation energy. You're stepping into your power. You don't care about conforming to the norm of society or what people think anymore. And yeah, you're taking control, and there's something beautiful to be celebrated right now for that. And there could be a potential love situation here that's either gaining more commitment or progress, and it's leading towards more joy and harmony. Again, this is a card of marriage and home. So You know, maybe you're getting a new house with somebody soon, or you're building this relationship towards marriage, or maybe you guys are literally going to get married soon, and there's just such abundance and power surrounded by that union. Very beautiful. Okay. So let's get a couple clarifiers from our love and career deck. This is my Clarifying Life Situations Oracle. Angels, spirit guides, universe. What does this collective need to know? Can we get a clarifier on the Hierophant in reverse? The energy of the unexpected. Duality dance. Seek balance amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. I feel like you're overcoming a fear here. There's a scary clown on this card. I'm not even typically scared of clowns, but he's kind of scary. But he's suspended. He's hanging out. So I feel like, yeah, these fears may have been like suspended above you with that chaos energy, that cloud of judgment, and whatever confusion or brutality you experience from your going against the grain and just being yourself. But you found the balance amid that. Yeah, you're definitely finding harmony within yourself. And this clown is like a joke now. It's like suspended up there. You're like, I don't care about you anymore. You can laugh all you want, make all the jokes you want, say what you want, but I'm looking at you guys now like you're the clown instead of vice versa. So I like this energy. Very cool. Okay. Intermission. My lips are feeling a little dry. It's getting cold out. I live in South Florida and it's like actually chilly out right now. So this is a necessity that we don't typically need, but tonight is different nights. Okay. Can we have a clarifier on the Ace of Swords, please? This air energy and a new beginning. We're getting out of that confusion. Groove of unity. What did I say? There's some kind of union happening. Yeah, you guys are getting in the groove of this. Maybe this connection wasn't accepted by friends or family. Yeah, it was unconventional. Okay, let's see. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove. Oh, I said grove. It says grove of unity. I read it so quickly. And I said groove of unity, but we're getting in the groove in the grove. I love that. Okay. So bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. This is beautiful. This is telling me that like maybe you guys need a reminder to go out into nature. There's a lot of palm trees here, and I just talked about South Florida, so that's really cool. Yeah, get out into the grove. There's something to be said about fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. And remember, we've got the Four of Wands, which is all about community and celebration and joy. So whatever your fears were of you going against the grain and being unconventional and people not liking you or liking your ideologies, like that's not the case. Because either you're moving away from those kind of people with those thoughts and you're finding your new community, or it's going to be well received and everybody's going to be coming in to harmony. So we love that. Yeah, so whatever rethinking or judgment that you had around that, you know, your ideologies and finding that inner clarity, you have no need to worry because everybody's going to come into union. Okay, and clarifier for this Five of Wands. The Valley of Shadows. Step into the enveloping Valley of Shadows. Here, fears are faced and the courage is forged into dimly lit paths. Okay, this is like opposite energy, but I like this. It's like maybe we had to go through a dark night of the soul with this Ace of Swords to finally meet this Four of Wands of union and bliss and celebration. Because that grove of unity. It was so bright. You're outside, you're connecting to nature, and you're recognizing we're all one. It's sunny outside. And then now we've got this valley of shadows, which is some dark energy, but it's beautiful because there is the path there, and it's dimly lit, but it's lit. Like, you have the path, you're following it, and you made your way through it already. And that path of the dark night of the soul is leading you towards this celebration and joy and homecoming. Well, that's beautiful. Okay, and our Leo energy here for the Strength card, can we clarify that? Higher wisdom. Yeah, I love this collective. This collective is awesome. We are definitely stepping into this awakening, and our time is now. You're just having all of these spiritual downloads, and you're finding your truth and your path, and this is so beautiful. So it says, higher wisdom, explore options and learn what you can to expand your horizons. There's a map here. I was getting travel too, but I didn't want to say that because we've got the palm trees, and then we've got this very rocky valley, and now we have this magnifying glass over a map, so or book, so, but there's a map at the bottom of the book. So knowledge, yeah, it's just like higher wisdom. Again, all of these spiritual downloads you're receiving. Maybe you have to travel to experience new wisdom. I love doing that. That's one of my personal favorites about traveling across country and all over. Anywhere you go, you're going to learn new things. You're going to meet new people, see new cultures, learn about the way of life from every different perspective. And that's such a beautiful thing to experience. So yeah, higher wisdom is definitely in our future. And that's what gives you this courage and your strength to step into your power. Yeah, we're done with that clown energy. Okay, can we have some angel numbers to clarify? Spirit guides. My collective is manifesting this higher wisdom. They had to go through a bit of a dark night of the soul, through this valley of shadows, to reach this grove of unity. It's this dance of duality. Remember that there's always light and dark. We have day and night for a reason. It's so we can appreciate the light, right? We wouldn't be able to see the stars if you didn't have the nighttime sky. So, duality. Unfortunately, this is not a non-duality realm just yet, to where we could live in harmony and bliss all the time and all be light beings. But deep down, I feel like we are all light beings, and we just have these veils over us. And some people are like, have all of these extra layers that are dimming that light. But that's what makes this so beautiful, that you have to, like, our memories are erased, right? They're kept in the Akashic records, but we have to do this dance of life again and again if you believe in reincarnation, or even if you just believe in this soul lifetime. I believe that we're given this life of duality for purpose. So again, it's to appreciate. There's always a silver lining. So even if something seems super dark and chaotic, and there's really, you know, what's another word for dark? Depressing emotions correlated around that. It's in order to enlighten you, to bring you to this higher state of being. Well, hello, as my dark little void comes in. Hello, say hello to the collective. This is Faye. But you can not stay, Faye, because, I mean, you can stay on my lap, but she will knock my tea down. Oh, and move my camera, see? Okay, what does the collective need to know? Can we have some advice from our spirit guides? Advice on any confusion that might come up, even though we are moving in towards a more positive direction. Again, there's always this ebb and flow between the light and the dark, day and night. So we can't help that. But what is our advice to deal with this? 1515, a doorway. And it's a twin doorway, right? So it's like 1111. It says the big break. I love this. Innovation, focus, creation. We're manifesting progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. Yeah, your ideologies are going to lead you to a big break. So don't listen to anybody else. Focus on what you're creating because you're definitely making fast movement forward. An opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun with performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. I live by this, you guys. You have to do what you love and love what you do, period. All efforts will be rewarded big time. 1515. And that's 3. It's through creativity. So whatever you're doing, be really creative with it. And that's going to lead you to your big break. Super cool. Valley of Shadows. Can we get some clarifiers on walking through this Valley of Shadows, which leads us to our 4 of Wands, 888. And what did I say about in our future placement, the Strength card? She has that infinity symbol crown above her head. Of course, and it shows up in 3s, 3 again, through creativity. Karma. We go through these karmic cycles. Hello. But it's about balance. It's about finances, success, wealth, these cycles. Love it. What goes around comes around. Okay, guys, so we're manifesting money too. I love this, not just spiritual growth. Because, of course, once you step into this abundance mindset of being able to manifest happiness and joy, success follows, love follows. A lot of money is coming your way. Ooh, you guys, I'm loving this. Okay, this definitely leads towards celebration and joy. We got the money rolling in. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. What did I just say? If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. Wow. Take personal responsibility. We had 222 on the timer. Okay. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. So, okay. This dark night of the souls, walking through that valley of shadows, it was your karmic lessons. We all have them. You had to go through that. You have to process those darker times to appreciate the light. And then at the end of that tunnel, when you finally, make it up this staircase that might seem a little dark and treacherous, you see the light. It's maybe a dim light right now, but it's leading you towards this celebration. It's there for you. Yeah, everything is coming around. Success, wealth, balance, all of it. And it's saying appreciate your friends and your family and your loved ones. The dryer is just confirmation. Cycles ending, new cycles beginning. Look at that. Okay. Last clarifier for our strength card in our future placement and this higher wisdom. Another doorway. Wow. 1001. Spiritual awakening. Could you get a better card for higher wisdom aligned with spiritual awakening and stepping into your power with the strength card? Hold on. We just need to look at this for a second. Wait, I'm covering it. Beep. There you go. Spiritual awakening. New beginnings. You've had a few ones pop up, but amazing. Spiritual awakening, new beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity. There I go again. Do we have some artists in the collective? And heading in the right direction. You're on the path. Second confirmation, another cycle. New beginnings. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. It's crazy how psychic these readings can get because things come to me. Spirit talks, and I just listen, and I open my mouth, and then it shows up again. It says, you're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. So whatever you're going through right now, have blind faith. Trust the universe. You're always being protected, never rejected. We're being guided towards a better opportunity, bigger things. You're making your break. We're being led towards this divine wisdom, this spiritual awakening, this period of growth. And yeah, sometimes it does get really dark. But on the other side of that, rainbows, butterflies, unicorns, celebration, joy, potentially a marriage. And this wisdom that, confirmation, third time around, another confirmation. Yeah, there's just so much light that's in front of you that you can't see right now, but I'm hoping this message gets to you because it literally says you're heading in the right direction. So there's just nothing that could, what's the word? That could define this kind of wisdom, this kind of momentum towards this new you, towards this new path. And you are in this development stage. It's like you're in the incubator, and by the time you're ready to come out, baby, you're walking through that doorway and you're guided. You're divinely guided. I can't. Absolutely can't. Okay, love that for us. Tea time. So as always, confirmation again. I feel like I might need to go turn that off though. Cheers. Let me pause this and I'll be back.